Honestly, I don't have the energy to really talk about this, but sometimes things just tend to get me very upset, and I have every reason to be upset. Like, why? HBOMAX, you were supposed to be my favorite live streaming platform. You were supposed to be, you had regular show. You had the reruns. And you brought Close Enough. And now, this is what I get when I go to Twitter. They give me this bullshit. Like, HBO Max refused to renew Close Enough for a season 4. And they because Close Enough was getting low ratings? How? I don't get it. Rotten Tomatoes ranked that show like, 96%? I get it was a cater to the regular show fans, but at least I had something. I waited so long for it when the trailer came out for the show. The show really meant a lot to me. It was helping me get over the loss of regular show. Minions did that, but JG's Close Enough got me to where I absolutely adored the show. I mean, seriously, Zook, I loved that show. And seeing it go away just like that really hurts me. And I loved season 3. And I wanted to see what other ideas they could have used. But now, I don't understand. They have a billboard, they had it on TBS. And that tweet that JG did, I don't know if it's a hoax or not. They claimed it was supposed to be in fall of 2022, but I don't know anymore. Who even thought that it was doing terrible? There are people on YouTube talking about the show, including myself. And OMG, they cancel it in just 3 seasons. Ratings as in viewers. It was their most popular show. They even had it shown on their commercials. Hell, ads of Close Enough played on YouTube for season 3. I'll give him crazy that at least they treated better than Mau Mau. It's not saying much, but saying something insane for Carl Tiger, in my opinion. CBR and discussion of film are relatable sources. No! Well, what's next for JG? This is not good. I mean, he did work on Flapjack, and then that gets canceled, and then followed by regular show. Now this! Can you guys please give JG Quintel a break? He is trying to give you guys something. Close Enough wasn't their biggest. I get it wasn't their biggest, but the fact that it actually had ads on YouTube, followed by a billboard, they got a friggin' billboard, Zook. So, I mean, what other show do you think on HBO Max got a billboard? Unless you count the Minions because it's Illumination, Close Enough getting a billboard was a success. Is it because they didn't have marketing, like they didn't have any merchandise to sell? Maybe if they had merchandise, then maybe. Now, my whole thing is kind of starting to get a little freaked out because if it's canceled, how is TBS going to get a hold of season 3? They aired season 2, so how are they gonna air season 3? But hey, JG said something about this, and it's true. Unfortunately, it's true. And now there's like a hashtag save close enough. Guys, I don't know if it's really gonna do anything. I think we should just accept fate and just say, at least you could say, at least with Josh, he treated his daughter like with respect, unlike Peter Griffin, who just disrespects and abuses his daughter, Meg. Close Enough actually had the family dynamic down. So, yeah, that's something that's really heartwarming about Close Enough. But God forbid no one else really thought of it that way. Were the YouTube reviews not good enough, HBOMAX? Was the Rotten Tomatoes review of 96% not good enough for you? Lowest, not low ratings? Yeah, bullcrap. At least we're happy it actually happened and it didn't get delayed. Well, at least with Minions The Rise of Gru, which another thing I've been waiting for got delayed, and I actually enjoyed it. Same goes for Close Enough. I enjoyed both of them. Both of which got delays. They both were in development hell and stuff, so they're not too far-fetched, but at least with Illumination, their movie's still in theaters. Huh? Okay, what was it you're saying? He moved to a different studio like a lot of creators in the mid to late 2000s. Did like Craig McCracken, C.H. Greenblatt, because they're doing the same exact crap they did in 2008. They tried to promote the series, but it failed in ratings. So true. It's because of that Teen Titans Go bullcrap. No! Teen Titans Go killed regular show. Close Enough was made at Cartoon Network Studios, but also Teen Titans Go is the worst show ever thus far. Worst out there, and I feel like I wouldn't hit as much as I do if it wasn't for how overmilked the show, that series is. It's not a Cartoon Network original! It was made by Warner Brothers and DC Comics! Not to disrespect JG, but like, Close Enough wasn't anything unique. It was unique to me, but it's your opinion. When you're a diehard regular show fan, like myself, because I have Asperger's, I just ate that stuff up. Like, I literally enjoyed it, and I couldn't wait to see what the show had in store next. You're allowed to have your opinion, but I disagree strongly. It's his opinion. Okay, and how? My mom is making handmade french fries. Family Guy and The Simpsons only work because it was during a new era of TV, kind of. But regardless of your opinion, Close Enough, can we agree that Cartoon Network treats their shows like absolute bullcrap? I mean, yes. Oh, you're making potato wedges? That's nice. Every network has their own monsters that dominate the channel. Cartoon Network has Teen Titans Go, Nick has etc. No, Close Enough not being unique is a bit factual. I still love it. I still loved Close Enough. Even if there were some moments I didn't like, I still liked it regardless because I have a passion for JG. He's basically who I look up to. He's like my inspiration. My respect for Cartoon Network has officially left the building. Now I hate HBO Max. I didn't know I was going to hate Like, that one too. Now there's no other good streaming service app except Paramount Plus. People are tired from The Simpsons and Family Guy. They want good adult shows like Invincible, Rick and Morty, Primal, or The Boys. Hot take. All family cartoon shows have ripped off the Flintstones. To be fair, I do like Primal, and Jenny Tartakovsky is basically making his return to Cartoon Network, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I guess Primal can fill in the void with Close Enough. I'm wondering how JG's taking the loss. Like, he's probably heartbroken. The thing was, he wanted to create an adult show. He wanted to be adult from the very beginning. Hell, regular show was supposed to be an adult show until the executives of Cartoon Network thought of it as kids stuff, and so JG had to dumb down the adult material, slipping a few adult jokes here and there, and yet his creation gets canceled with no closure whatsoever. That's how important Close Enough was to JG. And the fact that it kind of references some things that happened in his life. Like when he threw out his back lifting up his daughter. That's how we got Josh Get Shredded. LOL. Netflix once brought the rights to someone's life to make a sitcom out of it. But put yourself into HBOMAX shoes. Let's say you have a series that's low in ratings, but you're still pouring money to it, wasting it since no one is watching, and you can put that money to new ideas. Exactly. HBOMAX is looking from a financial standpoint. Do you think I still want to put regular life on HBO Max after hearing that bullshit? No! I just don't want what happened. Seriously, you're thinking about money, HBO Max? I'm sorry, I don't mean to curse and stuff, but I'm incredibly upset. I had to endure the death of regular show 7 days before my birthday, and now this? What's the only good thing that happened this year? Close Enough Season 3 came out. Minions: The Rise of Gru came out after 2 years of delays. That's the only good thing that's happened this year. Everything else for me has been freaking hell and shocking revelations. I didn't know this year was going to get a lot worse, but apparently HBO Max exceeded my expectations. They made it happen. Now there's nothing for me to watch except the reruns of regular show on HBO Max and maybe the Cartoon Network classics. Don't even think about watching shows on HBO Max anymore. Even if they got close enough, they'll just have the reruns and stuff, so maybe they'll keep it on there. Someone there, please, I hope they have a change of heart and actually greenlight Close Enough Season 4. If that's not true, you're only... Were my rewatches of Close Enough Season 3 not enough for you guys as viewers? I binge-watched that even after April! Every day I binge-watch Close Enough. Every freaking day! I always watch Close Enough. Except when I'm not in school, after school, at night... When I'm writing my episodes of Regular Life, I watched Close Enough. I don't get if my viewers were enough. Were they just not enough? I'm dead serious. That is the most binged show besides Regular Show. That just shows how dedicated I was to Close Enough. How much the show really meant to me. How I was hoping that was actually going to have marketing. At least a t-shirt that had Josh on it. You guys are so cruel to JG Quintel when he has done nothing but help you guys. Besides Pendleton Ward, who got you guys out of a dark slip age in 2010 Cartoon Network? Besides Adventure Time, Regular Show helped you get out of your dark age. Yet you disrespected it once Teen Titans Go enters the picture. You used to treat Regular Show like it was your child, and then you do this. Just replace Cartoon Network with HBOMAX. Oh wait, what is with HBOMAX? Oh yeah, it's the same company. It's friggin' Warner Brothers. The company that is guilty of not marketing its stuff well. Maybe that's why Close Enough failed, because HBO Max is terrible at marketing. Illumination is the king when it comes to marketing their movies and stuff. Why else did you think Minions got $1 billion in 2015? Because they got a good marketing strategy. But Warner Brothers flat out lacks that. Let's see. Meanwhile, Netflix cancels good shows. Yeah, I will agree with you on Netflix canceling good shows and focusing on crap like Cuties and Big Mouth. I don't like the Minions, but your opinion, dude. This is why I pirate ladies and fracks. Okay, I'm sure there's multiple people that decide I'm on big stuff. You said Ion for a second. I'm not one of those who like piracy is always good no matter what, but there are some exceptions where I'm okay with piracy. There's probably a dozen people that make the decision to cancel a show. Cable is dead anyway. Whenever a show gets canceled for low ratings, the fans take it way too personal. Well, Close Enough is different, okay? Yes, I mean, you're not wrong, but HBO Max could be doing so much more with their streaming service than what they're doing now. Exactly! And they're owned by Warner Brothers, so big slip. They're gonna lose a huge percentage of their streamers. I'm calling it. With Close Enough not being renewed, they're not gonna have people anymore. I'm not gonna be like one of them, because I am still watching reruns of Regular Show regardless, but just hopefully they have a change of heart and say, you know, maybe we should have done that. But I highly doubt that's gonna happen, because big companies like that, they only care about money. Well, I got new streaming services now. I got Hulu. I got Peacock to watch Minions, of course. So I don't need to just indulge in just HBO Max anymore. I also got Paramount Plus to watch Beavis and Butthead, Disney Plus to watch my favorite Disney sequels like Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. I only go to HBO Max for just the original Cartoon Network shows like Billy and Mandy and the Dead shows, regular shows specifically. I can't even talk because of how angry I am. They don't have my condolences. I don't care what they're gonna do. No. I don't care if JG makes a spin-off of Regular Show. This is gonna take a long time for me to recover from. Like, I lose Regular Show, I get hooked up for the trailer for Close Enough, then it gets killed off because of low ratings, and HBO Max doesn't want to renew it. You know how hard it is? Do you know how hard it is gonna help me get over Close Enough? And don't give me that shit with, well, you got Regular Life. Big deal. It's just Regular Show with featuring Jeremy and a few other Regular Show characters in my original OCs. It's not gonna help me get over friggin' Close Enough. It's my passion project, but that's not gonna help me get over Close Enough. I'm going to rewatch reruns of Close Enough. I will give it my condolences. I'll say you deserved better, because it definitely did deserve better. I'm just way too angry right now. HBOMAX has a lot of content, though. Also, this isn't like the last time where JG wanted his show to end this time. I think that was a cliffhanger. It ended on a cliffhanger! You're kind of taking it a bit personal. Well, like I said, it holds a special place in my heart. I can't just let this go just like that. Because, like I said, Minions helped me get over the loss of regular show, and that was Universal, not Warner Brothers. So it's gonna take a while for me to heal from this loss. HBO Max has a good subscriber count for a streaming service that's only in the US for now. Here they're coming to Europe by 2004. Heard 8. Man, I'm upset. Restore overreacting. One equals liver cancer. I'm serious. Wow. I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean partner needs to cancel every single show in the short run. That doesn't mean they have to be like Nickelodeon where they cancel everything that doesn't reach SpongeBob's ratings. They have the Loud House. And I'm trying to keep it together. Well, I'm sorry. I just told you that it holds a special place in my heart, and this is going to be a toughie to recover from. Sure, I can watch the show on reruns. Maybe I'll just be glad it even existed. That's the thing. I'll just be glad that it at least got 3 seasons, so it got something. But no matter what, it'll always be remembered as the show that introduced JG's comeback, and the show he wanted to do worked out in the end. It's just a shame the executives at HBO Max just didn't follow along with his dream. Sometimes I even wonder if I still should follow my dream of putting out on HBO Max. They completely lost my respect, and there's no way I'm putting regular life on that streaming service. Why would I put it on there? Because I'm worried it'll get the same fate as Close Enough did. Get only a few seasons, and that's it. You're not helping, Nina. JG should have known what he was getting into with Close Enough. I get that, but there are some things not worth being depressed about or stressing about. True. Some shows I watched got canceled, but I'm not taking that personally. I'm sorry, but like I said, this is different. Gesundheit, Daniel. I guess the only good thing that came out of this month was just watching Minions: The Rise of Gru. At least something good happened this month. Yeah, 1 success. I'm playing Tekken because of how pissed off I am. And you know when I'm mad about something, I play Tekken. To let out my anger and stuff. Which is why you don't hear me rage-fitting right now. I mean, I kind of rage-fitted a little bit, but at least Tekken's keeping me from not completely losing it. Heck, my favorite anime got canceled and I'm not stressing about it. Cyber Trice might be canceled since Gilbert is no longer with us. Awesome Scared Mama Heroes of Pure Heart will not get a season 2, even though they literally announced it 2 years ago. Regular show worked because it was a blue jay and a raccoon working at a park getting into trouble along with their co-workers. Forgot Mau Mau existed. Because Carjacker didn't care about it. It's kind of like Nickelodeon when they have these new shows, and if they aren't profitable, they go to the dying network known as Nicktoons Network, where Nicktoons go to die. This is a statement said by somebody, and everybody knows Nicktoons is a graveyard that if you're not SpongeBob, you die. Lighthouse is lucky that it even reached the maximum success that SpongeBob got, and it's not even a freaking Nicktoon. SpongeBob is the only existing Nicktoon, and yet Carjacker has no existing cartoons. All of them are dead. They're just Renaissance cartoons. Insert Gumball here. Can someone explain to me how Gumball was the only Renaissance cartoon that survived, while Regular Show, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Clarence, We Bare Bears all fell down the ring of death? Regardless of their show's ending, they didn't get reruns, but Gumball did? Well, Gumball's getting a movie. Heck, Regular Show worked because it was inhuman. People talking instead of people. Weird how they stand to the channel that's only accessible to higher cable packages. Oh, he's just... Don't pay attention to Artie. I'm sure Carjacker is just WB's side hustle. Yeah, he is. Don't pay attention to Artie. Yeah, like, why can't Warner Brothers learn how to market? They need to take notes from Illumination. Take notes, every single freaking one of you companies, because that is how you market for your movies and your products. The reason why The Iron Giant did bad at the box office because there's barely any marketing for the movie. And what was this made by again? Warner Brothers. Became an instant cult classic loved by many, but was a bomb at the box office. Which was what that led to Warner Brothers Animation like shutting down. I think their last movie was Quest for Camelot, which kind of did what Disney did but failed. Even though the one song She'll Be Saved is basically a classic song. My mistake, it was called The Prayer. Also going to go now see. Carjacker makes money through commercials and promoting their show's toys. WB does know how to market. Then explain the box office bombs. Generally speaking, it's harder to promote an adult series. Kids like Teen Titans Go and they want Teen Titans Go toys and stuff if you plan to do TV commercials. TBS or Adult Swim could pick up close enough. Well, yeah, that's the only last hope that's left. Both of which are owned by Turner Networks, so either one of them could even get a chance of getting picked up. But like I said before, if they want to put close enough, like, in the lineup as well, just put Regular Show with it because it's a JG Quintel show. That way they can get, like, 2 JG Quintel shows back to back, what he worked on before and what he's currently working on now. Have like an animation block that has both Regular Show and Close Enough. That would be a really good strategy right there. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but this is just what I wish could happen to give regular show a new home on a Turner network. But I'm speculating and experimenting again. Probably shouldn't do that. Basically, it's another way of saying I want regular show back on cable. Damn it, Julia! Ugh! Friggin' Tomb Raider wannabe. There we go. Wait, I know this. MFE's Dusk. Cartoon Network makes $7 billion from Ben 10 alone. Not sure how much the other shows make. Wait, Ben 10? Are you talking about the reboot? Please tell me you're not talking about the reboot that basically felt like garbage when I was watching it. I felt very sick to my stomach watching it. That reboot! This is absolute proof, as I said it in a review when I was trying to watch the show. Oh god, the reboot. I think it means the OG. Well, we live in society where apparently the reboots of shows tend to be very successful than the original IPs. From what I heard, the reboot got better, but I don't want to chance it. Why? Because the voice of Diamond Head is voiced by Roger Craig Smith. Literally, Roger would voice any character. Any character would basically have its own role if Roger played his part. Does Roger just not want to voice anybody in friggin' SpongeBob? Your coolness would have gone up, SpongeBob, if you got the voice of Sonic voicing a fish character, or at least a special guest character in SpongeBob. But just because it's got Roger Craig Smith's voice doesn't make it automatically good. I mean, I tried liking the show, but it's just not for me. The reboot of Ben 10, I know it's got its fans, but I'm not one of them. Teens Gotta Go might make $1 billion as well. Imagine being a commie. Jeremy, can you explain what happened? I'm sort of lost here. Lost what? I was talking about the reboot to Ben 10 and how I don't get how that's successful. Yeah, Teen Titans Go had a movie in theaters that me and my mom both saw. Well, I thought it was good. That doesn't... I mean, was that even like a box office success or something? And it's not even a Cartoon Network original, and yet Cartoon Network promotes the hell out of it. What, because it's made by Warner Brothers? The fact that Teen Titans Go got way more seasons than the original Teen Titans Go angered, like, a lot of fans. Like, they don't want storytelling, they want humor, they want comedy, they want that stuff. Kids eat that stuff up. You don't need Teen Titans Go to keep kids happy with the humor and comedy. Illumination's got Minions. That's Minions' job, not yours. Seasons 1, 2, and 3, and 4 were good. Not the fillers, they're bad. It also got 1-hour specials and ended the reboot. I mean, with Dusk. Look up the box office on Google. I don't think Teen Titans Go to the movies was successful. We never found out who Red X was on Teen Titans, because they never got a chance to continue it. They canceled it, and they brought it back as this. Before anybody say, well, yeah, it is bad, but at least with it's not like those other reboots. Like, it's still set in Jump City, it's still voiced by the same voice actors, and there are villains, and there are some violence and action scenes. At least Teen Titans Go actually succeeds in doing stuff better than the other reboots. It doesn't really dumb down the characters and make it, like, very trending. If you look at the Powerpuff Girls reboot, if you compare Teen Titans Go to the Powerpuff Girls reboot, you could honestly say that Teen Titans Go is definitely winning, because at least it had something. But it kind of overstayed its welcome due to being overplayed so much, and then it started to get on people's nerves, and then that basically became the SpongeBob of their network. Could have just made sense if it was actually a Cartoon Network show, actual Cartoon Network show, not Warner Brothers or DC Comics, that would have made it successful. Because none of your other shows are really doing the network justice right now. This is just as bad as them canceling Infinity Train, which had huge promise for the network and could have salvaged it. But no, they keep making bad decisions after bad decisions. That and the 30th anniversary poster really doesn't do that much either. How do you expect me to be happy when you don't even treat the existing shows with respect, unlike Teen Titans Go? Your screen is lagging. Regular show 25 years later series. Wait, what? Alright, that's, yeah, I got the shiny Moltres, but that doesn't change anything. Listening to Ming is the Rise of Gru music while battling for it. In fact, all the raids I did, I listened to Rise of Gru music. Trump the Sunshine and Shining Star, both of which I got shinies. 5 shiny Zapdos, 1 shiny Moltres. wonder if JG's gonna try to make another show. I don't know, Zook. This is probably gonna take a while for even JG to recover from. Like, his adult idea show was basically trounced by HBOMAX. And I don't know what he's gonna do next. That was, like, basically based on his life, and it's taken away from him just like that. So, yeah, it's gonna be difficult to at least find at least another successor. The type of behavior this arty guy shows reminds me of Frost Pro Zone. Oh god, don't even remind me. Bruh, you're a full-grown adult spamming. Get a life. That's a way to say it. Now I'm starting to wonder what kind of show JG's gonna make. Certainly, he's probably not gonna make one with animals again. What's he gonna do? A series that after the events that happened before the events in regular show? Maybe do like a back series featuring Mordecai and Rigby's years before they went to the park? Like, maybe it's called regular show before the park, and then explores their adventures they had before they got hired. I mean, that's an idea that I'm hoping could happen. I'm sorry, JG. You deserved better. You didn't deserve this. Either he makes another kid show or he makes another adult show. He's gotta have at least something with Cartoon Network. Or just leave, JG. Just leave Cartoon Network. They killed regular show. They didn't promote the finale that good. Teen Titans Go had a marathon over your show. HBO Max canceled HBO Max. So your only option is leave. You don't need Cartoon Network anymore. You need to be hired by another company. Go to Illumination. You'll get better money there, I guess. You're even paid better. Illumination makes a lot of money, so I bet you'll find a nice home there, I guess. It's an option. I'm just saying, like, you want to make money, you want to have success, Illumination's your best bet. Leave Cartoon Network while you still can, JG, because this is going to continue if you continue to stay at that network studio. You did work on Orange of Who, and that's a Blue Sky movie, so maybe you can probably help with movies. Take a break from television and see what kind of skills you can acquire from movies and stuff. This is just an option, you know? I'm just giving out options. Leave Cartoon Network. Huh? Were you Greg or Gerg? We never got a close enough regular show crossover. I wouldn't say that. It's close enough. That's all I could say. It's close enough. Just wait until. What's an arty? To where? Netflix, Disney, Universal, Hulu? 15 seconds before I asked Jeremy. 10, 6, 32. I don't know who that is. Can I ban Golden Nuggy? Hold on a second. I don't know who that is. I'm not subscribed to them. He's sus. None of these studios have a good rep of shows. Well, I think JJ should take a break from television and work with movies. And Illumination's the best option he's got. They get paid better money. Their movies are freaking box office successes. He should probably do that. Or better yet, find a good streaming service app that's not HBOMAX. Bring Close Enough with him and have it air on there. Put it on Amazon Prime, put it on Hulu, regular shows there, so the possibilities are endless. Don't cancel the show. HBO Max might have given up on you, JG. Don't give up on other streaming services. Please. That's just my best option. My options are he goes to find another streaming service, or if he wants to take a break from like creating shows, like be like a supervising animator on Illumination. I'd love to see how his minions would turn out. Seriously. And the saddest thing is, I was starting to like Alex. I was starting to like Alex from Close Enough. I was like, I'm starting to like him now. Now he's one of my favorite characters besides Joshy Boy. I like all the characters from Close Enough. Joshua Boy's my favorite, and Alex is second now. He took second place, so that's still good. Better than being 5, right? I was in the T and B disc when Chris was streaming. Oh yeah, I remember you. You were from that Night Butterfly stream. We just barely talked that much. Not too much, I mean. Natalie Butterfly was talking about regular show, and I'm like, well, I like regular show. Literally anyone that talks about regular show, I go to. Oh, it's okay. It just took a while because, you know, I'm kind of #blinded by rage because of what HBO Max did, and that I'm playing Tekken to cope with my anger. Tekken 4. That's the game I'm playing. Damn it. That was a cheap shot, and you know it! I couldn't have blocked that. That was in the chest. That's it. He's going down. There we go. A lot more satisfying. What can I imagine as HBOMAX so I can kick its ass? Yoshimitsu. Okay, let's roll. Sometimes fighting games do cause me to become calm and stuff, but it's really not doing that much. At least I'm winning. I destroyed a building. Yeah, good night on HBOMAX. Goldie, you're only timed out for 5 minutes. Okay, I'll be frank. There were side characters that I liked from Close Enough, especially Bird Josh, and I actually have a perfect IV of Tornadus Therian that I nicknamed Bird Josh, and he's basically my Close Enough Pokemon. And Bird Josh was in the first episode of Close Enough. He may have been a side character, but I liked Bird Josh. I liked him. And let's not forget Secret Horse, or should I say Pickles. Oh, and Dog Boy. Oh yeah. Who could forget Dog Boy? Voiced by William Salyers. Or Salyers. Yeah, Close Enough had its fair share of animal characters. And especially a opossum wearing glasses. And yes, I do have a shiny Raikou that I nicknamed Dog Boy. I caught before Johto Tour. In this year. Back. Oh, welcome back. I was talking about how there were some side characters from Close Enough that I liked. Like Bird Josh, Dog Boy, Pickles, the Secret Horse. And that each of them have their own namesake in Pokemon Go. Especially Tornadus Therian, which is my perfect IV. Bird Josh. And plus I have that shiny Raikou I named Dog Boy as well. I swear, I'm gonna dedicate a Pokemon Go stream to just using the Close Enough characters. Bird Josh, Dog Boy, and Pickles. I don't care how bad Pickles IV is, I will use him. Just not right now. Right now I'm playing Tekken because I'm all kinds of pissed off. Just not as mad as I was earlier, just disappointed. Meanwhile, Disney fights everything. Every streaming service doesn't have a good rep with shows, so don't be too disappointed when a show gets canceled. I had named a slug I found once Waffles. You named your slug Waffles? One of the few good episodes of Teen Titans Go that I will defend. I put salt on it. That kills slugs, you... Ugh. Well, that's, I'm still gonna watch Close Enough on HBOMAX. I just, I was 5. I had a pet hamster named Coco, and she died after giving birth to many babies. I was like maybe 4 or 5 when it happened. We got it from PetSmart. My dear cat is named Coco. That's nice. Dead? Honestly, if I was this upset, I would have been playing Mortal Kombat 4, but I don't want to play Mortal Kombat 4. Because I'm so used to Tekken having it be my stress reliever. You're not seeing any footage because, Ooh! Oh, right in the forehead! Ooh! Sorry, Jin! Walk it off, okay? I know I won, but I didn't want to do that. Gringo Cabron. Love you too, buddy. To be fair, me and my mom both watched Close Enough together, and that was like a really good mother-daughter bonding thing we did. Well, besides watching Tom and Jerry on HBOMAX. Let's forget that happened. We liked what we saw, and we found it as a good experience. It was one of those... I mean, we watched it on TBS as well, so... Who knows, maybe... I'm hoping TBS might give Close Enough a chance. I thought streaming was supposed to be like dominating TV and stuff, and now TV's Close Enough's final option if it ever wants to continue. This could be probably an era for Close Enough. Like, it had 3 seasons in the HBOMAX era, and it could probably continue now during the TBS era or the Adult Swim era. Dude, just say TV era. We never know the meaning to the park house and Close Enough. My guess is perhaps maybe it was bought out by this lady, and so it's now in the ownership of a new owner. Given the fact that it now takes place in, like, maybe Benson, like, moved out, maybe the park workers don't work there anymore. He's not the manager, or Pam, or... It's an inconsistency, but that's just telling me, like, they were having an open house in the little episode, Open House. So, it was sold for auction, and now it's owned by a lady. Are we implying that regular show took place in California? And the place they went for a picnic at looked very similar to the park in regular show, just modernized. I like turtles. So do I. I like turtles too.
No, you made a workout.
Tekken, did I seriously win? I know I won the battle, but... Yeah, this Tekken 4 music sounded very depressing. Giving me Heroes David Bowie vibes. Or David Bowie. You know how I'm terrible at pronouncing names. I don't even have to go into detail with the Rayquaza and not Rayquaza thing again. I guess that's the only option now. Either he continues on a different streaming service or he moves to TV. That's all. That's all JG can do. Tell me this isn't because of the animator strike. What's with the emojis, dude? Later on, I'm going to be doing a drawing, not on live stream, but of Close Enough. And I'll send it to Twitter later on. Send it to JG, and I'll say thank you for creating the show. And even if it had a short run, I'm glad I saw it. And I hope you move on to bigger and better things. obviously. What? You think it's the strike, or... Oh, it was close. Oh, you seriously? I gotta fight him? That was my favorite character! This is torture! I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. Look on the bright side. At least I'm gonna watch Ming as the Rise of Gru next month. Again. If Peacock puts it on the streaming service, I'm definitely watching it. It's going to join Minions and Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie's on there. You know what the weird thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie is? It's owned by Warner Brothers, and yet it's on Peacock, which is a universal streaming service. They probably bought the rights to it, but that should be on HBOMAX. That's still on HBOMAX. Tell me, what's the best streaming service besides HBO Max? Because I completely given up on them, and it's only good for just watching reruns and stuff now. If Primal is on HBO Max, then I'll watch it, new episodes and stuff. But that's just about it. That's the only thing I'm gonna watch new episodes of, and nothing else. What am I gonna add to the drawing later? Josh, Candace, Emily, Alex, Bridget, Pearl, Randy, Pickles, Dog Boy, and maybe you. That Blue Jay that's normally in the background of episodes. What's he even doing there? Yeah, you know that Blue Jay character? I know it's not anthropomorphic, but it's got Mordecai's color scheme. It's like JG was trying so hard to put Mordecai in the show, but as an actual Blue Jay. It's in the background, but explain to me why it has Mordecai's color scheme. I actually got a picture of it, and I actually got Mordecai side by side, and it's the same color scheme. Again, JG, you want to tell us something? They're both Blue Jays. I know there are Blue Jays. You don't think I know a Blue Jay when I see one? Because JG voiced a Blue Jay, that's why. Huh. Oh no, not him. I am so close to putting at least a few close enough references in regular life. Wait, I think there is one. It's just gonna remind me so much of it, and it's gonna make me want to go back to the episode because that's how it's. Oh, that was delayed. Oh, let's not forget that Pain was a scrapped character that was supposed to be in Close Enough, but eventually made his home in Regular Life Season 3. His only appearance so far. I don't know if I'm gonna... Maybe he's a Season 3 exclusive. And James is practically JG Quintel, but I just kind of wrote him as who I saw him as. So, we could call him very similar to Josh, but not really Josh. He's just basically the JG Quintel character guy you saw from regular show, just given a name, given a personality, given a brother, and yeah, he's the owner of a avalanche, which is an ice rock. It's a mythical bird, very similar to Articuno, which I have 4 shinies of, and Avalanche is the name of one of my shinies. It's a girl, by the way, so no similarities to Mordecai at all. I could have done Bird Josh, but I didn't, so I just went for a mythical bird instead. But I will definitely draw Bird Josh later. Just not during the live stream. I'm just not up to drawing on Adobe Fresco right now. Hands are still kind of tired from writing, rating for Pokemon. And it's summer, and you know how hot it can get. It's very sweaty. It cannot work in a hot environment. How JJ can work in one is beyond me, but not me. How fitting, Marduk. That's exactly how I feel about HBO Max. I annihilated him. Heihachi, HBO Max. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you all the way, Marduk. However you pronounce this guy's name. just a few more fights and I'm gonna end the live stream. I don't want to lose my voice from talking. The sooner I get this live stream over with, the sooner I'll draw that close enough thing. Who am I gonna draw first? Josh! Sorry, dude. Josh is gonna be the first thing I gotta draw. Dadoy! Oh, Dadoy! It was so good. The references were so good. His lines were so good. The only thing I didn't like from Close Enough was like one episode, Haunted Couch, but if that's the only bad episode, now I can't do a comparison. Close Enough only got 3 seasons while Regular Show got 8. There's no comparing Close Enough now. It barely got any seasons. It's good for what it had, but it can't live up to the success of Regular Show. Why is it always Julia I lose to? Tomb Raider wannabe. She like reminds me of Jade from Mortal Kombat, if not Tanya. Oh my god, don't even get me started on Tanya. She's like Jade levels of frustrating. And I thought Anna Williams was bad from Tekken 3. She's basically easy now. But those guys? No, they show you no mercy. I launched you in the air. If I want to do a retrospective of Close Enough, it was a great show for what it had to show. Like, I liked what it did. Some things I liked, some things I didn't like. And only with one episode under their belt that I didn't like, which was Haunted Couch, I could watch all those other episodes without any problems. But it just couldn't compete with Regular Show. 3 seasons, Regular Show, 8 seasons. There's no contest. No contest. And it had a movie, so there's no comparing Close Enough. There is no comparing Close Enough to the success of Regular Show. It's unfortunate, but it was one of the better adult cartoons besides Primal. Well, I guess Jay Tartakovsky will have to do. It's dinosaurs, so of course I'm gonna love that, because I love dinosaurs. There's literally dinosaurs in regular life, so that's something to love, I guess. I used to review Primal, but then I stopped. Not because I lost interest, but reviewing it just wasn't really necessary. Watching it, yeah. I'm planning to rewatch Primal from the very beginning. Season 2 shows promise. I just felt it was very disrespectful of HBOMAX to cancel Close Enough that had years of delay, and yet it goes from being delayed to being canceled. I just felt that's just wrong. Which is why I felt so strong about it. Can you think of a show that had delays and then it finally gets greenlit only for it to be canceled a few seasons in? That just feels very disrespectful to the creator who put a lot of time and effort along with his other band of people along with it. Directors, animators, only for it to just go away. Saved by a Bear. Jenny Tartakovsky shows are successful because they're unique. Yeah, I can name the shows that Jenny Tartakovsky's made. Dexter's Lab, the animated Star Wars series, Samurai Jack, Symbiotic Titan, which got cancelled, Samurai Jack Season 5, and Primal. So yeah, JG's not the only one that got a show canceled. Apparently, Jenny Tartakovsky's Symbiotic Titan wasn't doing the network justice, and so it got canceled. Which it didn't get many episodes like Close Enough, so both Symbiotic Titan and Close Enough are canceled shows that the creators have created. And so, JG's got one, and so does Jenny Tartakovsky. They both have canceled shows. I just hope JG can, recover from this and start something new. I don't care what it is. If it's, a retread of regular show, if it's something unique, I will watch it no matter what it is. Because that's how dedicated to a show I am. He was an art director in The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, followed by creating his own show. He did work on Horton Hears a Who, which is a Blue Sky film. Actually created his own movie, Regular Show the movie, and then had Close Enough. So he's got a pretty good... JG Tartakovsky also has the Hotel Transylvania series, which was also helped with by Sony Pictures Animation. They both have movies. He's also working on a movie about a dog being neutered. Yeah. Can't wait to see how that turns out. I say that because the owner at the pet store said that my hamster Coco was neutered, yet she still had freaking babies. So it's gonna be hard for me to, think of that without thinking about Coco. Because they said she can't have babies, and she ended up having babies anyway. And this was PetSmart that I got the hamster from. Look, all I'm saying is Jenny Tartakovsky and JG have both worked on movies. JG's was available in a few selected theaters in Los Angeles, so Regular Show movie did get a theatrical release. Limited time, but Jenny Tartakovsky's got 3 Hotel Transylvania movies, followed by what you said, Zook, was the dog getting neutered. Oh, and let's not forget there was going to be a Popeye movie which got canceled by Sony Pictures Animation. There was supposed to be a Popeye movie, and that gets canceled. So, animation is cruel to Jenny Tartakovsky as well. Which means JG and Jenny Tartakovsky are both basically suffered from cancellations. He's done Dexter's, Samurai Jack, Primal, Symbiotic Titan, Unicorn Warriors. You're forgetting about that animated Star Wars series. He worked on that too. And remember, Symbiotic Titan got canceled. So both of the creators have suffered from cancellations. And JG has joined Jenny Tartakovsky. At least with At least with JG, he only had like 1 cancellation, while Jendi had like 2. So is it really that bad? To me, it kind of is, but it's sad that both of them had cancellations and that their works deserved better. And plus, if Jenny's coming back to Cartoon Network, why doesn't he bring back Symbiotic Titan? If that got canceled, maybe he could bring it back for a whole new series. Hell, put Symbiotic Titan on Adult Swim. Hello, you ever think about that? Adult Swim is known for action shows. That would definitely be perfect. You brought back Samurai Jack, bring back Symbiotic Titan. That would definitely help. Unicorn Warriors, I heard it shows promise. I wonder how that's gonna turn out. JG, you gotta bounce back from this loss, dude. You gotta make something. You seriously gotta make something, dude. Seriously, you just make a spin-off of like any of the regular show characters. I would watch it. Like, make one with like Mordecai and Rigby, or probably Benson or Pops. Muscle Man or High Five Ghost. Margaret, Eileen. I don't know, bring back the side characters. Probably put Don in there. Put Doug, Gary, Guardians of Eternal Youth, Chad and Jeremy. Anybody! Just anybody! I will watch whatever spin-off series you make is created by you, JG. Make it happen! Damn it, Jen. Huh? What was that? And 1.5 to get canceled isn't that bad. Star Wars is an already established franchise, though. Well, it was on Cartoon Network. 2? Samurai Jack and Symbiotic Titan? No, the Popeye movie. Remember that Jenny Tartakovsky was gonna have a Popeye movie? And that gets canceled by Sony Pictures Animation because of the freaking Emoji Movie, and that he had to make a Hotel Transylvania short to go along with it? Samurai Jack wasn't canceled. It came back for season 5 on Adult Swim. That got a conclusion. That got an ending. Symbiotic Titan did not, and the Popeye movie got canceled. John R. Dilworth, creator of Courage the Cowardly Dog, also got the same treatment. He said his Courage didn't get canceled, they just stopped making episodes. I'm sure JG wants to get away from RS. Well, he did say, by popular demand, if anybody wants to have a continuation of a regular show, he would make it. Just make, like, a spin-off series. I'll be happy with what you have. Even if it's not regular show related, I'll still watch it because it's your animation style and I'm used to it. You're my inspiration! That's why he holds a special place in my heart, and I feel so bad for him and the absolute trauma I would feel if my series gets picked up by HBOMAX and gets the same freaking treatment as Close Enough. And I'm an idiot to say that Cartoon Network was one of my favorite cartoon shows and networks growing up back in 1997. Huh. What has happened to that network? What has happened to the thing I used to love and cherish? How could it become as bad as what Nickelodeon has become? Oh, my bad. They actually treat their classes good now. They have a reboot of Rugrats, which is actually doing good on Paramount Plus. And Beavis and Butt is actually going to have a series on Paramount Plus and not Comedy Central. Thank God. So, I got a new place to watch new shows, HBOMAX. I got a new streaming service now. They've completely lost me. They're just gonna see me just for the reruns of regular show, and that's it. I'm not gonna watch anything else. Okay, maybe some Primal, but that's about it. And the original cartoons, because they do have Billy and Mandy on there, but... Ooh, didn't know he got to work on Popeye. Netflix canceled so many shows. To be honest, Regular Life could be successful. No! I don't want what happened with Close Enough. It's a regular show IP. I don't know if people are gonna like it. Chad and Jeremy are on the front cover. Nobody really likes Chad and Jeremy because of what they did with Mordecai Rigby, and they're hated for their episode. And I don't want to. I don't want to chance it, Duke. It's basically a mixed bag to some people, but I don't want to give it any benefit of the doubt. I don't want to chance it. I just... Hang on a second. Wait for me! Ow! Ow! Damn it! Ow! I stepped on the remote! Ow! Yeah, cause you do your... Oh yeah! You don't faze me! I stepped on the remote. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I don't know, Zook. If you think Regular Life would be successful and it doesn't have the same treatment as Close Enough, less marketing, not really doing anything with the show, then I hope you're right. But I don't know, Zook. I want to work on Illumination now. I want to work with Illumination instead. At least they treat their IPs with respect and not... Illumination, if you ever want to make like another Despicable Me movie, hit me up, because I'll give you a lot of creative ideas what you can do. A lot. As long as you promise to add minions into the movie, but not limit their screen time like you did with Despicable Me 3. I've given up on Warner Brothers, Duke. I don't care anymore. They have completely lost me. All they got me for is just reruns. And if Unicorn Warriors does good, then I'll watch it. Because I do like Jenny Tartakovsky's work. Close the door, Daniel. Thanks. How Regular Life is going to be successful. 90% of the series cut due to how violent it is. Probably not going to attain a rated TV 14 rating. Maybe I'll put it on Adult Swim. Because I'm not putting it on HBO Max. I'm just not. Wait, what did you say about Regular Life being successful? I had to leave. I said I just don't want it to have the same fate as Close Enough. Like, why would I want to bring it to a network that canceled JG's second show when it's basically has regular show IPs, has Chad and Jeremy in it? Even though people don't really like the episode replaced and Jeremy has a burning hatred. I mean, people have a burning hatred for Jeremy. Hell, just look at Fan Pop. And the fact that people glance over regular life because Jeremy's in it, how do I think that the series is gonna do any justice? Be like regular show? It's trying to be its own thing regardless of it having some references to regular show. Oh crap, I gotta face him. I just don't think it's a good idea, Zook. I'd rather I work at Illumination Entertainment instead. I'll get paid a lot more because their movies could get box office success. Hell, look at what Despicable Me has to offer. I've given up on Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network altogether. Cartoon Network lost me with regular show, and HBOMAX has lost me with Close Enough, both of which have given up on JG Quintel's shows. Cartoon Network literally doesn't have my respect. Unless Unicorn Warriors comes out and I'll have a new favorite. It's not going to replace regular show and Close Enough, but at least it'll give me something to like about the network. We'll see how good it does. It's going to do good, and then if it's not successful as the others, they're going to kill it off again. They're not even going to have advertising revenue on it. Just like they did with Symbiotic Titan. What's wrong with a bit of gore on shows? It's more realistic. Well, I just don't want there to be like Mortal Kombat levels of violence. It doesn't... There's no decapitations, and even if they are, they're off screen. But wait, no, there are no decapitations. Just characters bleeding out due to blood loss and stuff, but that's just about it. If regular life fails, Zook, I'm going to work at Illumination Entertainment. I'm not exaggerating, I'm actually serious. Because my passion project I'm working so long on, and I'm sure JG probably worked on Close Enough for quite some time while regular show was still in the works. If it ever follows the same fate as Close Enough, I'm gonna be with Minions then. Even the announcer's like, great. Yeah, it'll be a great opportunity for me. At least they got good marketing strategies. But Illumination does computer animation. Close Enough was canceled for obvious reasons. Giving RL to adults means only 20 episodes. 10 episodes. But Illumination does computer animation. Well, they kind of do a hand-drawn process first, and then that gets generated into computer animation. So I could be a character designer for them. Or I can give out story ideas, because I did give out a really good idea I have for Despicable Me 3 if I ever got to rewrite the movie. I won't say what it is, because you haven't seen Despicable Me 3 yet, or I don't know if you watched any Illumination movies. But if I don't even want to talk about Despicable Me 3 because it's going to ignite my fury. Both Merry Christmas Mordecai and Despicable Me 3 give me limited amounts of hatred and fuel that is unable to contain. And even watching that stuff can really ignite fire within my flames. Fire within my soul, sorry. Let's just say if I was talking about that, I'd be playing Mortal Kombat instead of Tekken, due to how much rage I have for those two particular atrocities. And you probably need a good portfolio to work for Illumination. That's the point. I'll be going back to college next year. I'm taking the year off so we can work on regular life, but that's just about it. I seriously want to really work. But I heard that Illumination is a French company, kind of like Ubisoft, but I really want to show them what I got. Because I'm sure they treat their IPs with respect, and they get really good money. Okay, fine. I'll give HBOMAX one last chance, okay? I'll give them one last chance, and if they blow it, which I know that they will, Illumination is going to be my backup plan. Have to have something, you know, in the works. Here's what you gotta do at HBOMAX. Give a whole marketing campaign to regular life. Have Chad and Jeremy on the billboards, along with Ione, Shelby, Grayson, and, well, you know, the characters that serve a point in the series. And treat it like it's your child. Like how Kurtzlicker treated a regular show like it's his child. If you do that without any casualties, like God intended, then I will regret everything I said about you. So they got a chance. We got a chance of putting it on HBO Max, Zook. I just don't have the heart to part with HBO Max just yet, so I'm giving them one more chance to get regular life greenlit, sorry. You need to start small. Illumination won't just take any ideas from random, and you getting a bit, well, I don't want to be rude, job. Well, I gotta think about my future, dude. Well, if I ever want to make a living for myself, I'm gonna have to. I'm just not ready at this point. Probably wait until I'm done with college, I guess. What the? Double KO? What? I forgot to save it. Damn it. Steve! Oh no, it's Steve! It's fine, I have double KO saved on my memory card. I'm playing as Steve and I'm fighting against Steve! Okay, that totally made up for it. There we go. I have no trust in any streaming service. Netflix, verge of dying, Disney, way too absorbed of Hulu, irrelevant, Paramount, bit of Disney, and Hulu, HBOMAX, best choice out of these. This is the only option we have left, Zook. I don't want to get regular to Paramount. That's Viacom, who's very protective of their IPs, and I should know. We don't have a choice. HBO Max is the only option we have left. I get you want to make a living out of this, but you should have started around your earlier 20s. I'm 25. I lived with my auntie and uncle, remember, who really restricted me from stuff, and I didn't get to live back with my parents until 2019. So they basically missed out on me growing up, and so this is no different. You missed a double knockout, Daniel. Forgot Prime Video. Prime Video is okay, I guess. Are you talking about Amazon Prime? I don't have an account with Amazon Prime. I said I have Peacock, Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus, and Paramount Plus for SpongeBob and Beavis and Butthead, as well as original Nickelodeon Nicktoons. What's with all these greats? I know I'm winning, but still. This is only luck-based. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna lose. No, I won! Whoa! Whoa! It must have gotten better. Yeah, Amazon Prime. You've been an adult for 7 years. You should get a plan ASAP before you hit 33. That's just what I was thinking. Oh. Yes, Amazon Prime. Darn it, those stupid spam bots are back. I'm going to rewatch Close Enough later on tonight. Starting from season 1. That's after I draw that thing I did with the Close Enough characters. I will send it to JG later when it's done. I wonder if my comment is trending on Twitter. It got like 1 reply. I'm debating whether or not Velska Obama's gonna make a video. Terrible news. Close Enough is not gonna be getting a season 4. I'm calling it. He's gonna make a video about it. He's gonna make a video about it. Yet I got on the bandwagon immediately after I heard the news. And he makes a video, like, after the news is 1 day old. I'm calling it. He's gonna make a video, dude. He's gonna make a video. He made videos on Close Enough, so if not, then the round table or whatever cartoon community loved Close Enough, they're gonna be all enraged about this. Meanwhile, I'll be catching up with the boys. Phil Scudbun manages to say so little in so many words. I dedicated a whole stream talking about this. What's his excuse? Well, I did say I was gonna draw something about Close Enough later on. If not, then later on tonight. I took a nap today, so I'm all rested up and I'll be awake. I'll draw until my muscles wear out as they usually do, due to not having any sugar. It was a... No, and 7-Up doesn't count, that's just a beverage. I'm accepting the fact that Close Enough is gone, and it's only good to watch for reruns. You had a good run, Close Enough, but you're only good for reruns now. Primal, it's up to you now. If I want to say it in a very exaggerated voice, it's just going to be like, please help me, Primal! You're my only hope! You're the only adult cartoon left that I like. Not on reruns, but new episodes. Now Spike Gum is like, hey guys, the show got canceled. We don't know what might be in the future, but whatever is, we wish the same. What can you do for this to get in the next season? Tweet on HBOMAX? You're forgetting a very common thing he says. Let's talk in the comments. But he always says that for every single video. I think almost every single video, but that's just something he always talks about. I subscribe to him so I know his formula inside and out. This gives me ample time to work on regular life after I'm done binge watching Close Enough, because it's like 3 seasons. It's not that much, but I have a second tablet. HBOMAX is on my iPad. I can watch it while I'm working on regular life. So basically I can enjoy myself while writing Regular Life. That's a JG Quintel IP. How about that for concentration, Zook? But it's not a common thing I did for Regular Life. Only like a few times I watched Close Enough while working on Regular Life. Maybe like, 3 episodes? Everything else is basically from concentration music. It was during the season 3 era of Regular Life. So that's Regular Show 8 seasons, Close Enough 3 seasons, and Regular Life so far 4 seasons. I'm 1 season ahead of JG. Sorry, James. For me, the best adult shows right now are Rick and Morty, kind of, Invincible, The Boys, Primal, and there's nothing else. Is Smiling Friends still a thing on Adult Swim? I only watched that one episode that had that Jeremy character. I'm not even gonna call it Jeremy. Like it doesn't even. Okay, I don't know if I can talk about this. I don't have to go into detail that the Jeremy from Smiling Friends basically deserves a name. He doesn't look like he deserves Jeremy. Looks like a dust bunny. His eyes are very squiggly. I don't want to talk about it. He just goes, "Ah!" The fact that he has the name Jeremy. So good. I felt glad that yellow PBS man, or whatever he is, punched Jeremy in the throat. Because, I told you I was going to do it. What is his name? I can't even remember. All I remember is Gilbert Gottfried did a voice in Smiling Friends. I only watched 1 episode of Smiling Friends, and that was that one particular episode. Adult Swim got Futurama, Robot Chicken, Bob's Burgers, American Dad. Oh yeah! Home movies! That's a show that's on reruns that's also on HBOMAX. Okay, so they actually do have something for me. That's another one of my favorite adult shows. Tuca and Birdie was canceled as well, but Adult Swim picked it up. Yeah, Tuca and Birdie did get canceled, and I only watched maybe a few episodes of that and BoJack Horseman, but well, Adult Swim can pick up Close Enough, hopefully. But just remember, its original name was going to be called Splitting Rent when it was going to be on Adult Swim, but Close Enough was the final result. So people tend to forget that it was called Splitting Rent. It was originally going to be called that. Don't change the name. Have it be close enough. Also, didn't Close Enough have like a Comic-Con where JG and those guys were like reading the script from the first episode, Quilty Pleasures? It was a virtual Comic-Con, but it still counts. I watched it. Hang on a second. Didn't JG say he struggled on Regular Show the movie? Wait, he did? I didn't know he struggled with Regular Show the movie. And since when was like Close Enough in production, when Regular Show was still on the air? I didn't know that JG struggled with Regular Show the movie. The fact that Regular Show, Steven Universe, and We Bare Bears all got movies, they were the 3 Renaissance cartoons that actually got movies. Yet Adventure Time didn't get a movie. And Regular Show was the first Renaissance cartoon to die. And yet their movie didn't get aired that much. Oh my god, that's painful. Not to mention the fact that Regular Show the movie only played twice on TV. And yet Steven Universe the movie got a lot of airtime, screen time stuff. They played that movie a lot. Like, there are other movies you could have chosen, Cartoon Network. You could have picked the Powerpuff Girls movie that was your theoretical debut. You could have played Dexter's Lab Ego Trip, Regular Show the movie. Hell, Teen Titans Go to the movies. Like, you could have had, like, any one of those as an option, but maybe you'll like do it for your 30th anniversary, but I don't know. I don't think Close Enough was ever in the works during Regular Show time. They explain how the trailer came out months after Regular Show's death, like in July of 2017. The trailer for Close Enough came out. When did this happen? They're probably finishing Regular Show Season 8, and JG kind of worked on Close Enough as like a side project sometime, or maybe he was like working on it in March. Because how did that thing get out the door so quickly? That was a trailer, and only like one thing from the trailer manifested its way into the actual Close Enough series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's that one scene that was from in the beginning of So Long Boys. Realize. Huh? Because JG just created the trailer without any idea on what the episodes were. It was until it was greenlit. It was kind of like what the show was supposed to contain. Humor, adult content, stuff they couldn't get away with in regular show. The thing JG always wanted to create. And he had that chance. Because, as I said before, a regular show was supposed to be adult until Cartoon Network made it a kids show. It was unique at its time. It cannot defend against Adventure Time, where it was basically beating it since it came out first. The formula is dead. And just having it set in the Los Angeles area, which makes me believe that regular show took place in Los Angeles because the house is there. Well, they have the American flag, so it took place in California, so Los Angeles. Let's not forget that the regular show characters were on wallpaper inside their apartment. Holy smokes, I'm running out of 7-Up. No more playing as random characters. I'm actually going to select it this time. All this time I've been playing on random and they give me characters to play as. But no more after this. JG should create a newer, unique show. Yeah. Cool Stuff is kind of based on his life. As I said, Josh Gets Shredded is based on how he threw out his back lifting of his daughter, and so he made a whole episode about it. That was very unique and creative. That's one of my favorite episodes in the series. That and Man Up. Not because they're Josh-centered episodes. Okay, that's one reason. But it's basically really good character development for Josh, which he didn't really have in Season 3. Like, the thing with Season 3 was, even if Josh was in Season 3, he really didn't have any episodes, character development episodes based on him. Which is why I liked Alex much better. And Josh was just there. That and the episode where he's helping Alex get a job doesn't really count, since it's like a buddy Josh and Alex episode. Not by himself. And where the Buffalo Roam was pretty weak for an introduction episode for Season 3. Rewatching it, it's not as strong as Quilty Pleasures, nowhere as good as Josh Gets Shredded. Well, I'm not sure about creative. Which normal person would live in Los Angeles? Well, that is where Hollywood is. That's 1 hour away from freaking Burbank, if you don't count the traffic. Oh yeah, there's that traffic you gotta worry about. The question is Cool Stuff ever gonna come out on DVD with its 3 seasons that they created? Or is it just gonna strictly be just no DVD? Regular show stopped getting DVD releases after regular show the movies, so there's no complete box office set, unlike Adventure Time and Steven Universe, both of which got complete season DVDs. I think Steven Universe got a complete season DVD. I don't understand. Regular show finished first before Adventure Time, and yet Adventure Time got the DVD release of the complete series. Get the Blumug out of here. I just don't get how backwards that could be. That's a Minion's cuss word. Doubt it'll ever come out on DVD. Well, given the fact that regular show didn't get any more DVD releases, close enough? I highly doubt it. Only thing I could do now is just focus what I have, regular life. The fact that regular life is gonna have more seasons than Close Enough, that's gonna be extremely hurtful to me. Like, well, it's something I've been working on since 2015, so. I will get started on that particular episode tomorrow. I just need to get this Close Enough drawing out of the way first after the live stream. It's the last thing I can do for Close Enough. I will send it to JG Quintel on Twitter later. Hopefully he'll respond to it. Damn it, Law, stop it! Ah! Oh my god. Regular Life, coming to HBOMAX September 5th, 2031. Bruh. Does it have to be 2031?
Wow.
That is regular show month, dude! That's during regular show month! And regular life month, because they both came out at the particular same month. Bring on the bear. Kuma versus Panda. Who will win? Kuma is Japanese for bear, so the character Kuma from regular life is based on Kuma from Tekken. I'm fighting a panda right now. I don't think JG responds a lot. I mean, you're a legal age where you could sell regular life. With permission from Cartoon Network, because it is regular show. It belongs to Cartoon Network. They They killed regular show. How would they care for their show that saved them from a dark age of Cartoon Network Real from 2010? They already gave up on regular show. I would treat their show with a lot of love and care. Hell, I'll make merchandise of it. We could put it like on the shelves at Hot Topic. Yes, that's a store I went to. Where do you think I got my regular show merchandise when it was still, you know, popular? That could be a really good selling point, I guess. If not Spencer's. During season 7, they didn't have any more merchandise at Hot Topic or Spencer's, so no one just really didn't care about that anymore. I don't get it. Season 7 was a better improvement over season 6. And even with season 6, they had merchandise on the shelves, and now they don't. Unless you count that one DVD of Regular Show the movie at a Target or something, which is the only Regular Show thing you're bound to find. Or Regular Show Mordecai Rigby in 8-Bit Land at some GameStop, which I was glad I found one for $7.88. The only place you can find Regular Show stuff now is on eBay and on Amazon, but they sell it for huge amounts of money. Your best bet if you want to get Regular Show merchandise, get the Regular Show comics, get like some kind of, I don't know, the Art of Regular Show book. That's a very common thing all Regular Show fans must own. I myself have it. I spent my $28 on it back in 2015 when I was in freaking college. So if you ever want to get anything like that, the Art of Regular Show book is the thing you need to get. Regardless if I have more Minion stuff than Regular Show, what I have of Regular Show is still a lot. I have the freaking Comic-Con poster from 2013, which I spent $152 on eBay. Oh no, it's Steve. I'm playing as Steve. You didn't even put up a fight, really, Christy? Man, what time is this? Like, oh, come on, they're back? Are you serious? The spam bots are back! They're back! I stopped wanting merchandise from shows since I was 8. Last thing I ever wanted was either Scare Me Silly Scooby-Doo or Tummy Stuffer. For a second I thought you said Belly Washer because those were drinks that were back in the 2000s. And I think they had a Scooby-Doo one. It's like characters on bottle caps and it's like a flavored juice. They weren't bad. And yes, Cartoon Network did have them for their cartoons. Yeah. That would have been so cool if they actually had the Renaissance cartoons on belly washers. Could you imagine Mordecai and Rigby on belly washers? they're like on the top of the cap. Look up belly washers. They were a drink back in the 2000s. And yes, DC Heroes were on there too. They had this weird thing with the characters in the 2000s, like especially with the Wonder Balls, which I think Cartoon Network had a tie-in, but I only got the Wonder Balls for the SpongeBob and the Pokemon toys, and not really one. Tummy stuffers were just plush toys where you put most valuable stuff in. Oh, you mean like a pillow pet? They remind me of pillow pets, no offense. I think I remember those, but I don't remember getting one. Whoa. Sorry, I had to do it. There was a bear on the Tekken. He's got good stamina, but he's hard to take down. If you thought Kuma's hard to take down in team battle, just face him in Tekken Force. He is like unstoppable unless you're really lucky. Just don't get too comfortable with combos. I drank those belly washers.
Final round. Fight.
Wait, you actually tried belly washers? Did you like them? Can you imagine if they made a resurgence? They have something similar, but it's nowhere as good. And yes, I think it's called, I don't know what it's called, but I knew they had minions on there. Oh, they had like a belly washer's clone with minions on it! You know me, I'm a sucker when it comes to like stuff that's got minions on it. I think they were like promoting Minions Rise of Gru, even though it wasn't in theaters. Illumination, you gotta be careful when you're marketing. The whole reason why Minions Rise of Gru wasn't in McDonald's because they accidentally had a tie-in with McDonald's when the movie wasn't even in theaters when they thought it was gonna be, but it got delayed, and so Lightyear got it instead, and they got their promotion tie-in at IHOP, which I tried their food, which is really good. I highly recommend the Baba Banana Milkshake and the pancakes. Those were really good. That is if you like bananas, vanilla wafers, whipped cream, and sprinkles. Forgot the ones I drank. I think mine was the Johnny Bravo one. Because anything Cartoon Network I got back in the 2000s I would get because I was in a Cartoon Network kind of craze. I get enjoyment from watching the commercials of the belly washers. Like, it brings me back.
Final round. Fight.
Sometimes you watch nostalgia commercials and you wonder, and I just wonder, like, if these things will ever make a resurgence. The only thing that made a resurgence was the Wonder Ball. They had a Space Jam tie-in with it, and when I got the Wonder Ball, and I'm like, I'll try it. I liked it. Hey, Illumination! Put minions on Wonder Balls. You'll probably get paid a lot more. Well, Illumination is known for putting their minions on food items. Hell, just look what they did to Twinkies in 2015. They had a banana-flavored, limited time only. Who would have thought that the movie that my Auntie Kelly took me to see in 2015 would actually garner to be one of my special interests besides regular show? I had to find something to help me get over the loss. And I still like meetings regardless.
Final round. Fight.
I just kind of feel bad that Rise of Gru didn't come out on the 10th anniversary of Despicable Me. That would have been a huge milestone for Illumination. But they had to delay it. But hey, 12th anniversary of Despicable Me, it's still pretty good. 12 years. That's still a milestone in my book. 12 years is still good. Yeah, it's been. If it came out in 2020, it would have been Despicable Me's 10th anniversary. Illumination's most profitable franchise that has. Lightyear was a mess. I hate how they try and shove representation in everything. You need to watch Rise of Gru. That's the... Yeah, like, the movies are not a proper place to do that. You're gonna have a great time with Minions Rise of Gru. I don't know if you watched the first Minions. I think you did, but I don't know whether or not you should probably watch all the Despicable Me movies before you catch up to Rise of Gru. That's my better option. My option is to watch Minions, Despicable Me 2, and be careful of Despicable Me 3, because that's terrible. I hate that movie so much. I hate it. And I'll be surprised on what your opinions are on that movie. IHOP has that Minions menu thing from August 21st. Is that like once it's gone, it's out of theaters? It hasn't surpassed a billion yet. Thank God, Minions is still in first place. Haven't watched the Minions movie yet. That time you bought a premiere for a video of JG and his friends making random noises just for me to join free through your YouTube link. At least JG acknowledged your liking of Jeremy in the chat. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, go figure. He said Jeremy's name, but not Mordecai's. And he thinks that replaces a good episode now. In the past, he thought it was not one of the greatest episodes he worked on. Velsky Bum made a video that it was not an episode JG liked, and yet he flat out says in the video, that was a good episode. What, did you rewatch Replace and you're like... The saddest thing is that was the last episode JG worked on and storyboarded, and he just went on to be the voice of Mordecai, and he did do work on Regular Show the movie, but not the other episodes. He probably had acknowledgement on it, but no written by JG Quintel or storyboarded by JG Quintel. Yeah, you should watch the Minions movie first before you watch Rise of Gru. Since Minions is the origin story. But then Rise of Gru came out after Minions, so... I don't know. It's like a prequel of Despicable Me.
Final round. Fight.
Maybe watch the Minions movie first and then watch the Rise of Gru and then watch the other Despicable Me movies, because anything after that exist in their canon. And then you'll see characters like Dr. Nefario. So Minions, The Rise of Gru, Despicable Me 2, and Despicable Me 3. Watch them all in that order. So watch Rise of Gru after you watch the first Minions. Because literally Rise of Gru takes place after Minions. Regular life action figures. What brilliant company's gonna make them, Zoo? Cause it sure as hell's not gonna be freaking Jawswares. Freaking get Spin Master, get Thinkway Toys, get freaking Mattel. Have them make the toys. Do not have Jawswares make the toys. I noticed by experience because the Mordecai that I bought, his tail broke off upon minutes of playing with. Both, even the Comic-Con Mordecai, his tail was starting to break off. Like, you could tell it wasn't really fastened properly. It didn't have any problem with Rigby. Why does it even have this problem at all? And the saddest part is, now they're making the new Pokemon toys, and I have the Zapdos on my mantle to prove it, right next to my Articuno and Minion I got from Mattel. The pieces aren't breaking off, so they learned something from it. Yes, I got Kevin. It's a cheese blaster I got for $7.99 at Walmart. Playmates? Huh? No, I said Spin Master, Thinkway Toys, Playmates? Why Playmates? Why do you want Playmates? Are they profitable? Look, any company is better than Jawswares or Jazzwares or however the hell you pronounce this company. How they're still in business even after they made those crappy regular show toys is beyond me. I can't believe I'm saying this, but the plushes look so much better than the action figures. And they weren't even made by Jawswares. And you know where you would get these toys from Jawswares? Toys R Us. They advertise this on TV. The toys that the kids played with, the cool bikes, the pullback cart. My cart got corroded, the batteries and stuff, but I still kept it regardless because it's a regular show item. Good luck finding the card on eBay. It's like over $100 now. It costs about as much as you could find a fossil pack from Pokemon in 1996. Okay, it's not that expensive, but it's borderline on the same guidelines of how expensive those cards are. Okay, even if regular life did have toys, what's the company or store that would sell them? Because Toys R Us is no longer in business anymore. Target, Walmart. I saw that Macy's has a small section of Toys R Us inside their store. It's nowhere as large as the actual Toys R Us, but it's a selection nonetheless. Are they like trying to plan their comeback sometime in the future? Why don't you just come back already? We need to think of a supplier that can at least sell this stuff and make a profit. We have to make sure none of the pieces are broken. We have to really make sure that the people do their job. If you think Playmates is a good option, Mattel would be better. Bandai has gotten better at the toys. Bandai's toys had the obvious screws. The obvious screws on toys ruin it. Target, Amazon. I don't really like the Mattel Minion toy. I think Thinkway Toys with the 2015 Minions actually nailed it, but this, if you even look at the packaging, they look like animated Minions. They don't even have the CGI Minion on it anymore. I even have the old boxes that contain the old Minion toys in a Minions container. And if you look at the packaging from that and compare it to what Rise of Gru did, it's not really very pleasant, to say the least. The toy's fine, I just don't like the packaging on the toy. Mattel was known for making those Barbie toys, so them manufacturing Minions toys, did Illumination, lose their deal with Thinkway Toys? What happened with that? If you look at the original Minion plushes from the first Despicable Me, the Minions went through so much trial and error, and they nailed it with the plushies from Minions, and hell, even Despicable Me 3. Despicable Me 2 did it well with the purple Minions, but that's besides the point. What about Hasbro? Hasbro? Oh yeah! They actually made those Pokemon toys in the 90s. They're known for making My Little Pony, Littlest Pet Shop, Transformers. I'm gonna put maybe Hasbro on the list. Can we put Thinkway Toys on the list too? Because they did make those Minions toys. If you look at them and you look at the Rise of Gru toys, they look so detailed and so much better. And yes, I got the Thinkway Toys from Toys R Us before it closed. I even managed to find Mel there. Yes, the Minion I despise, but even though he's a Minion, I had to buy him. And he's just as annoyed as I was. The fact that Mel was the last thing I got at Toys R Us before it shut down. At least it... and it was the Toys R Us in my hometown as well. And I wasn't there to see it close because, Marina! But I just hope that someday Toys R Us makes their return in the future. And if they do, that's going to be our supplier. I'm saying if. If not, then we'll just do Target, I guess. Well, I went to Target and they didn't have any Despicable Me Minions toys. They didn't. They had a aisle dedicated to Lightyear and 0 Minions. All I found was just their movie novel and their soundtrack. And not all the songs from the movie were on the damn soundtrack, so I'm like, this soundtrack is completely worthless. So I didn't get it, and I just sided with the Zapdos Pokemon card pack and the movie novel.
Final round. Fight.
Walmart only had that one Minions toy. The other one was a Stuart. I didn't want to get Stuart, so I just got Kevin. They didn't have Bob. They didn't have Otto. eBay, I bought a $26 Otto toy. And mine is actually a variant or a mistake because he actually makes gagging sounds when I'm trying to shake him. And it's supposed to be a Chatter Giggle Otto plush. Hang on a second. Why does the Minion even make gagging sounds? Who made this toy? Manufactured under license by Fabrication Just Play LLC. It doesn't even sound like Otto from the movie. It sounds like a mixture of Bob and Stuart. Otto does not talk like this in the freaking movie. Not now. Close Enough is trending 11 kV tweets. Here is the Otto toy. He may be giggling right now, but listen. He does this. I don't know why he does. He keeps doing that. I don't know why. He doesn't even sound like Otto from the movie. He sounds like Bob and Stuart fused together. $26 on freaking eBay. Never once did he do this in the Rise of Gru. He never did this. He said stuff like La Stona. Not once does he say it from the plush. Not one time does he say it. Someone drew Candace raising her hand like a soldier, saying, "It's been an honor." Well, might as well do my drawing soon. It's almost 11 o'clock. You heard what my Otto was saying. Why does he keep doing that? I told you, it was going to be trending soon. Those are the dedicated fans of Close Enough, Zook. And soon I'm going to add my piece once the stream is over. Can you please stop making that sound, Otto? Okay, that's something. See, it's not even Otto. It's friggin' Bob. That's Bob's laugh. That's not Otto's. Hell, listen to what he sounds like in the IHOP commercial, what he sounds like in the commercials of Rise of Gru, and the Liberty Mutual commercial. You might say it's probably voiced by a different voice actor. He's voiced by Pierre Coffin, the same guy that does the voice for all the Minions. his voice is not like Bob's. It's like a mix between Stuart and one of those, and Dave, but not Bob. Wonder if my stream is the reason why it's trending. I highly doubt it. Maybe if HBOMAX sees it trending, they might reconsider, but no. Decision's decision. It's like that Guardian of Eternal Youth said, what's done is done. I'll draw my piece later, okay? It's 11 p.m. for me and I'm home alone. The poster for it is pretty ugly, to be honest. HBO Max renewed something called 10-Year-Old Tom. Whoa. Must be a different art style. It's 11 p.m. for you, but it's 10 p.m. for me. There's no way in hell I'm gonna get this piece out before tomorrow. So it's probably gonna be sometime in the morning, because due to me taking a nap, I'm gonna be up unless I have sugar. And when I take naps, it's gonna be hard for me to sleep at night. The only option is to exhaust my muscles while drawing the close enough piece and then sleep soon after. Maybe it won't be that expansive. Maybe I'll just add some characters. I'll add Joshy Boy, Alex, Emily, Candace, Bird Josh, Dog Boy, Pickles, and maybe Bridget. I'll just add them. I have to add Bird Josh. He's my hundo in Pokemon Go as Tornadus Therian. He has to be on there. He made a great first impression. I should know, because he was in the first episode. Ooh, the person that made the drawing of Candace worked on it. Oh, really? If I'm unable to put all those characters, I'll be able to put a few in. I just need to get this out. Just a couple more minutes until I end the live stream, so I can get started. It's still hot. It may be nighttime, but it's still hot. The fan is on, but it's not doing jack right now. I don't even have covers on me. No, I didn't fight in any Pokemon raids today. I fought in 0. Yesterday I fought in raids to use up my raid passes for Zapdos. But that was it. No raids today. Not a single one. When Zapdos was still in the raids. I was lucky I got Moltres before it even entered raids on a live stream on YouTube by Captain. Captain's normally a guy I normally get shinies from before it happens. Zapdos and Moltres are one of the few exceptions. One of the few ones that I actually got. Examples, I meant. Hotel Taurus. Worked on close enough. Wait, the person that made that poster worked on close enough? Oh my gosh! Creators, the people in close enough are starting to create projects very rapidly now. They're able to bounce off from the loss so quickly. Now it's JG's turn. JG, if you still want to do an adult show, your best option is to give it to Adult Swim or at the very least create something new, but still kind of base your life on it. You'll probably have a character that was just as good as Mordecai and Joshy Boy. Because I saw a bit of Joshy Boy in me. An adult that tries to be responsible, but is still childish and friendly and stuff. Joshy Boy was me. He was literally me. And the fact that Close Enough referenced my hometown, Santa Maria, like 2 times. What, because like 3 hours away from Los Angeles? You could have picked literally anywhere, but you had to go with my hometown, not once, but twice. So yeah, that's like another reason why it also holds a special place in my heart. Mentioning my hometown. Yes, put Alex in Multiverses. Wait, what about Josh? Can he be in there too? I guess not. Alex, yes, we'll put Alex Dorpenberger in Multiverses. I'm with you, Zook. Let's put him in there. I'm not joking. Put Alex in there as a last hurrah from Close Enough. Worked on Close Enough. Alex Multiverses if they worked on Close Enough, but Josh has a job. Every once someone says hometown, I just think of how people in the Pokemon universe always say what hometown they're from. Birthplace would be the best option, I would say. They mentioned it twice, Zook. They mentioned Santa Maria twice. How do you think I'm gonna feel about that? Excited and relieved that my hometown is at least mentioned. It was mentioned once in Room Parents and second from Meet the Frackers. They didn't mention it in season 3, but hey, 2 is better than none. Nice, Christy. Okay, good. There's still some space on the memory card. At least I'll hear Alex's voice on Invincible. Wait, Jason Mantzoukas is in that show? I just knew him for his voice as the Stat Sax guy and Mr. Ross. And I think he was also in Big Mouth, but I didn't see that show. If I'm able to end the stream right now, the drawing I could get done probably by 12 o'clock or 1. Yes, he voices Rex Sploud. Ah, okay. It's where that meme came from, right? I keep seeing that meme a lot. How fitting that those two are. Yeah, my best case scenario is finish season 3 of Close Enough. It was, to me, really good. What meme? The Think Mark Think? Yes. I keep seeing that meme a lot, except they did a regular show one where it's like, think, Rigby, think! And then there's like one where they photoshopped Chad and Jeremy there. And then it had Mordecai in there. I'll like send it to you DM later, but only 5 minutes to go until 10:30. Once I get that piece of art done, whether it's early in the morning or sometime tomorrow, I will get started on that other episode of Regular Life. Eventually, we're going to have to put that autistic ostrich character into regular life. I'm going to give him the personality of Otto from Minions: The Rise of Gru. But not yet. Right now, I just got to focus on what I'm doing right now. I had to go for a Minion, I went for Otto instead. My day has been horrible. Feeling bad for JG more, though. Same thing, dude. Same thing. It's hard for me to bounce off from this. I know I said that I'm accepting that it's gone, but deep down it's like, it's gonna be hard to. JJ, you only had like one cancellation, dude. It's alright. We're with you all the way, no matter what you create. Even if it's not regular show related or has animals, I will watch it regardless. Did it with Close Enough, it was humans. Didn't faze me, still loved it. I even put Peyton in regular life. That he was supposed to be a scrapped character. Put him in regular life season 3. Him and James's only appearance so far. Once you get to season 3, Zook, I don't know if you want them to come back for later episodes, but maybe they're just fine as those season 3 exclusives. I know I lost. Don't have to remind me, Tekken. I was feeling dread earlier today, and I realized why I was feeling that way. Unfortunately, it was not a very... Wait, it got canceled? Yes. It's canceled. HBOMAX didn't renew it. JG lost the cartoon. It's hard for me to cope with it, which is why I've been playing Tekken all this time. No Pokemon Go, no Minion Rush. You may not see me playing it, but you can hear me playing it. You know when things get bad, I have to play Tekken. Just be thankful it's not Mortal Kombat 4. Because I'm not playing arcade and I'm falling on friggin' spikes. Pit of death! To you people who want to work at Cartoon Network or HBO Max, just be careful. This might happen to your show. Might happen if it's not a success in HBO Max's eyes. Can they just care more about their audience than the profit or how the ratings and stuff? They're legit fans that love it. And it's trending right now on Twitter. I just hope it's not my comment that's trending. It was just a comment. I was just giving my condolences to JG Quintel because he lost it. His friggin' show! This time I'm going to be playing as Steve. Soon we're probably gonna have a character named Steve. I'm sorry. Steve is just a really funny way I pronounced his name. I mean, they make shows as an investment, so I can see why it was canceled. This thing took forever to greenlight, and I thought it would have at least 8 seasons like regular show. Yeah, that's the thing. It was a development hell, and then when HBOMAX finally gave it a home, they kill it off again. And now Close Enough has no home right now. I mean, it's still on HBO Max, but they're not making new episodes. Investment. No wonder. Last one. I'm going to dedicate this whole team battle to Steve. And if he loses, then I'll have the other characters. Let's see how far Steve will go. I can't stop. It's too hilarious to think about. Zook, we need to make a character named Steve. We need a character named Steve. I'm sorry. We need a character named Steve. We're gonna bring an ostrich named Steve. I gotta hurry this up. I need to get that drawing of Close Enough done as soon as possible. Adult Swim, please pick it up. I can see it being picked up. TBS or Adult Swim. That's their only choices they have. It's not a reference to Minecraft Steve. It's actually a character named Steve Fox from Tekken. And how I pronounce his name is very hilarious. Not even Steve from Blue's Clues, because the only Blue's Clues reference I got from regular life is Paladin. If you want a Barney reference, Tyra the T-Rex. Which is more scientifically accurate to an actual T-Rex, but she cares for children. Especially in the orphanage. Steve! Steve! No! Oh my god. I was saved. Steve, you were saved. Just to show you that it's actually Steve. Or you can hear that it's Steve. TBS was supposed to be the OG anyways. That's true. Ah! No! No! Steve! Steve! No! I lost! No, I lost Steve! No! He's down! He's down! You just took down Steve! I'm not happy! I see Law as Dad. And you know how I feel about Dad, Zook. Good, now he's taken care of. I hope Adult Swim saved close enough. They saved Took on Birdie. No way it will be picked up. Just face reality, guys. Close enough is gone. We can only hope it gets picked up by Adult Swim, but they already have like a lot right now. No way Close-Up's going to be there. They got Primal, they got I think they still got Smiling Friends, they got Rick and Morty, they got there's no room for Close Enough. TBS, you're the last option left for Close Enough. Please bring regular show to the lineup as well. I don't care if it's for kids, just put freaking regular show on your block. Good. That time Spectacular Spider-Man was canceled. Was this on Toon Disney or Disney XD? I think it was back when it wasn't called Disney XD yet. Keep in mind that Spectacular Spider-Man was on Kids WB before it made its way to Disney XD or something. Still waiting for a revival. So am I. That used to be a Kids WBE show, Zook, before it was on Disney XD. The series was still canceled before production could begin on season 3. Why is it always the good shows that always get cancellations? No proper closure, they just end just like that? Or the network just doesn't want to make episodes anymore? Alright, Jin. This is the last battle and then I'll end the live stream. Or I just won't play Tekken anymore for the live stream. There we go. When, didn't mean to put that face. Spectacular Spider-Man was never on Disney. Didn't mean to put that face. When I type XD, it changes to an emoji. But yeah, they made a new show called Ultimate Spider-Man, which was pretty good but bad at the same time. So in my words, it's just basically it's okay, not good, not bad, just it's okay. That's the rating I give to okay episodes of regular shows. So it's okay still considers a rating as a not good, not bad, but passable or maybe debatable. Yeah, there's no reason to continue the live stream. I'm just gonna end it now. I gotta at least get started on that drawing, or kind of rest my arms from playing the Tekken game for so long. I've been playing ever since I live streamed. Spider-Man always breaks the fourth wall for no reason. I mean, just look at Deadpool. Well, I guess I gotta focus on regular life. That's all I got now. JG Quintel inspiration, I guess. Then after that came Marvel's worst Spider-Man, which was horrible. Zuka, I'm not gonna live stream anymore. I gotta end it so I can at least get started. That's why I'm done playing Tekken. It's just a tract right now. You don't hear me pressing the buttons anymore. So I'm just gonna end it. Have this crash out. I think his face alone is basically mine, like, why? Why has this happened? Why do all the good cartoons fall?